Most weapon classes in Elden Ring have had their fair share of ups and downs, and with each new patch, you never know what's going to get buffed or what's going to get nerfed. However, if you want a weapon class that has stayed consistently good since this game's release, look no further than the Great Spears. There's a total of 6 Great Spears in the game, and I'm going to be using each and every one of them. And within these 6 Great Spears hides a weapon that has plagued PvP since the very beginning. Let's get straight to it. For the first Great Spear of the day, and what is actually the only non-enchanted Great Spear, I have a Cold Lance with Ice Spear. And the Lance all around is a fantastic weapon, really for any build that you want to use. And obviously the moveset is going to be a lot of pokes. That is the light attack string. Then you have the heavy attacks, which are, just even bigger pokes. And the running heavy is actually multi-hit, which is pretty nice. You got the running lights, got the jumping light, which is great, and the jumping heavy. And here is what Ice Spear looks like. It actually does have a little initial hit on windup, so if somebody is too close to you, you can just do it in their face and get some extra damage. And this Ash of War is really easy to free aim. It has good distance on it, decent projectile speed, and whenever you land it, you're basically just going to insta-proc Frost. Who do we have here? AC Neighbor. Hello. What's up? You got some heavy weapons, I see. Oh, damn it. Oh. Ooh, let's go. Got the frost proc there, too. Tell you what, man, the damage that we're getting out of this Great Spear is kind of insane. Wait, what does that do? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that weapon altogether. What is that even called? The, like, Watchdog's staff or something? Hey, good fight, AC Neighbor. The simultaneous kill. You love to see it. Now, I know some of you guys are already curious about the Power Stance moveset, so here is what it looks like. It is very, very strong, and the main attack that you will see people use, simply because it is insanely good, is the crouching slash rolling attack. It is just so fast. Literally any power stance attack from Great Spears is just going to do insane damage. Waya! Waya! Dude, why is that attack so fast? I swear, dude, they need to, like, nerf the crouching attack. It's kind of insane. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. That damage. Good fight, Strum. And the Lance is just so good. Just having a Great Spear that you can put Ashes of War on is a blessing. Just such a fantastic weapon. I legitimately have 0 complaints whatsoever when it comes to the Lance. And really nothing is stopping you from getting a Lance very early game. All you have to do is go to, like, around this location right here in Limgrave and clear out a camp, and you'll find the Lance. Moving on to the first of the enchanted Great Spears, I have a Serpent Hunter, and as you can see, it is a very solid strength weapon with that A scaling. And I'm just going to let you know that this weapon's Ash of War, Great Serpent Hunt, does not work outside of the boss arena. Whenever you do it in the boss fight, this will turn into like a giant wind sword spear thing, but outside of the arena, you just get these very exaggerated heavy attacks. And as for the actual heavy attack string, here's what it looks like. 2 horizontal slashes. And the Serpent Hunter, for some reason, gets Crouch Poke. It's like a better version of Colossal Sword Crouch Poke. So while this weapon does seem like strictly a PvE weapon, it's really not, because the moveset all around is simply fantastic. It's great for PvP. Not to mention that this thing looks really badass. Galen, hello. How you doing? You got Morgoth's Curse Sword. You got some nice looking fashion. Let's see if I can actually hit the Ash of War, though. Oh my god. That damage. Oh. Hiya! I wonder how much damage it'll actually do. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the world? That hyper armor too, bro. Just tanked the Ash of War, sent him straight to God. I guess I sort of stand corrected. Like, the Ash of War is definitely better in PvE, but with that amount of hyper armor and that amount of damage, if you can bait out the right thing, that's actually pretty damn strong. And if you want to try it out for yourself, just get to Volcano Manor and do the quest line. Eventually you'll get to Rykard and you'll find the weapon to your left as you walk into the arena. Next up, here in my hands, I have the third great spear of the day with the tree spear. And this thing is long as hell. And as for the light attack string, it is just the same as the other great spears that we've used. However, the heavy attack string is actually unique, where uncharged, it is a thrust and then a slash. But if you charge it, it's a double hit thrust and then a double hit slash and stab. And I think I'm actually going to switch out the Erd Tree favor for the Axe Talisman, just so we can get more damage on our heavy attacks. And then the Ash of War Sacred Order is a buff that gives you plus 10% damage in PvE, but only plus 2.5% in PvE. It lasts 60 seconds, and you will also deal 100% damage to undead type enemies, and you can prevent skeletons from reviving. So this buff is definitely a lot more useful in PvE. However, don't worry, because you can actually put greases and other weapon buffs on this weapon. So any of the greases or the weapon buff spells, like Blood Flame Blade, for example, even though it is a somber weapon, it can still be pretty versatile. All right, who do we have here? Runolf. Hello? What is good? Are you gonna allow me to... Are you gonna allow me to fully charged heavy attack you, was what I was gonna say, but good fight. I think that was a solid representation of just how much pressure you can keep on somebody with a great spear. And I know I didn't hit either fully charged heavy attack there, but trust me when I say that if you hit a fully charged heavy with this weapon, you are getting over 1,000 damage pretty much every single time, especially if you have the Axe Talisman on. Like, this weapon is just so nasty. And if you would like to use the tree spear, all you got to do is head to Eastern Liurnia to Liurnia Highway, head all the way down, and there will be a caravan right here, and you will find the weapon in there. Moving on, here we have a Siluria's Tree, which is a fantastic strength and faith weapon. And something that you need to know immediately about this weapon is that it is basically a nuke on a stick. Because the Ash of War Siluria's Woe is chargeable, and whenever you fully charge it, you get this crazy projectile that shoots out. And then the uncharged version is just an AoE attack around the weapon. And if you tack on Godfrey Icon and Shard of Alexander, this Ash of War is just going to do an absurd amount of damage. And taking a look at the moveset, you know, you just got the basic light attack string. The heavy attack string is a double slash, which is pretty cool. All right, who do we got here? Zarik, hello? You have claws? Is that what I'm seeing? I think that's right, yeah. Hey, good fight, Zarik. And I know we just basically deleted that person, but they didn't have a crazy amount of health. That is nowhere near the amount of damage that you can get with this Ash of War. I'm telling you, the damage numbers can get astronomically high. So just go get yourself one of these. All you got to do is make it to Deep Root Depths, go to this location right here, and you can fight Crucible Knight Siluria to get the spear. And for the second to last weapon of the day, we have Mogwin's Sacred Spear. This is a strength and arcane weapon, and I'm starting to realize that pretty much all the great spears are just nukes on sticks, because this weapon's Ash of War Blood Boon Ritual can proc bleed basically instantly on an entire group of enemies. Here's what it looks like. Oh, and you also get a solid weapon buff too after you use it. And then as for the moveset, it just has the same one as the lance, where it has the two big stabs for the heavy attacks. And I think this weapon is going to perform wonderfully in an invasion, so let's go see what we can do. Oh, dude, this looks beautiful right now. All right, who am I about to pull up on? What's going on here? Oh, I see some people fighting. I see some people taking damage. That's always a good sign. Dude, if I can, like, hit this Ash of War through a wall, I'll be good, dude. I'll be Gucci. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? See, now that is a legitimate one-shot right there. That was so much damage. And yeah, there you have it. Mogwin's Spear, a wonderful invasion weapon. It's really just good in any scenario because it's a great spear. I mean, you walk around with this thing and you just get long-reaching, hard-hitting attacks, and then a massive AoE Ash of War that can proc bleed on people and just does a boatload of damage in general, has multiple stages, and it even buffs your weapon after you use it. What more could you ask for? And finally, we are on to the 6th Great Spear of the video. What is one of, if not the most broken PvP weapon in the entire game, Vike's War Spear. And I'm actually going to be power stancing them just to be a little bit more annoying. So why is this weapon broken in PvP? Well, with this weapon, you can proc Madness, which only works against humanoid enemies. And basically, whenever you proc it, it does a boatload of damage, stuns your opponent so you can get more damage off, and also drains your opponent of their FP. Isn't that just great? And on top of all that, Madness is one of 2 status effects that you can actually proc through people's rolls in PvP. So somebody could roll through this attack, but if my weapons make contact with them as they roll through the attack, it will still build up the Madness meter. Which basically means in PvP that these weapons are a ticking time bomb. Oh yeah, and also the Ash of War Frenzy Flame Thrust is honestly one of the coolest Ashes of War in the game. Then it leaves a Trident of Frenzy Flame on the ground, which will build up Madness and do damage. And as for the weapon itself, it is one of the shorter Great Spears. The moveset gets the double slash heavy attack string. All right, who do we got? Niet, hello. Okay, okay, some solid chip. He has to be close. There we go. Boop. And they are dead. Good fight. I mean, I guess I did that quickly, but not too quietly. I mean, I kind of do feel bad for using this, but hey, we all go a little mad sometimes. And if you want your hands on this godforsaken thing, all you got to do is go towards the Church of Inhibition in northeastern Liurnia. You will get invaded by Vike, like somewhere around here, and then you will get the spear. And I honestly do think that this weapon class is 6 for 6. It does not matter which great spear you choose. They are pretty much all good in any scenario. So if you're a person that likes very consistent weapons, seriously, look no further than these. Make sure to comment your favorite or least favorite great spear down below. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like, and feel free to click that subscribe and that noti bell if you want to see more content in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Just stay safe out there because I'm watching you. Peace out.